do it. What are some of the biggest differences between Eastern philosophy and Western philosophy? Oh, these labels are silly, right? Because they don't even always track geography. Sometimes we talk about the Western ideas and the Eastern ideas. Well, where is the cutoff on the globe, right? And of course, we see all kinds of ideas expressed by all kinds of different people. So, Socrates is sometimes referred to as the father of Western philosophy, and he really started things off with this "I'm wise because I know that I don't know" idea, this epistemic modesty, if you will, just recognizing how limited our knowledge is and using that as a foundation for asking questions rather than asserting confidently that we have all of the answers. And in general, I would say Western philosophy is really good at asking questions and really good at that kind of Socratic approach of somebody else thinks they know something, they've put an argument or an idea forward. Well, look at how easily we can poke holes in that and tear it down. So for me in my life, the types of doctrines that would often be called Western philosophy or Western philosophers have really helped me, step outside of boxes in terms of what's normal or what has to be, and to realize that a lot of the things that we take really seriously can be pretty easily challenged if you've got the courage and the mind to do so. Eastern philosophy, same thing. I mean, this is all over the map. Are we talking Taoism? Are we talking Confucianism? Are we talking Buddhism? And what variety of Buddhism? And so are we talking Hinduism? And so it's difficult here to overgeneralize and say, oh, well, here's what all of these things have in common. And here's, where that goes, consistently. But for me, my explorations into especially Taoism and Zen Buddhism have really given me kind of the answers to the question, well, what to do now? Like, how do I cope in a world where nothing is certain and where everything that I thought was so important doesn't really seem like it matters all that much? Because that can be a really kind of terrifying existential crisis kind of place. And so for me, if Western philosophy induced the existential crises, Eastern philosophy kind of gave me the outs in surprisingly simple ways where you can just ground yourself in mindfulness. You can let go of rigid concepts like identity. You can allow yourself to just be. You can allow yourself to just flow with, not applying so much force and pressure and expectations to things. You can meditate and find peace in stillness. And so, again, these are gross overgeneralizations. But for me, personally, and my very limited exposure to both Western and Eastern philosophy, I do have a graduate education in philosophy, but I say limited exposure because, there's so much out there and I've barely scratched the surface, I'm sure. But in my limited journey, that's kind of some of the ways that they've played out in my life. So I think that both of those concepts, both challenging everything and then making peace with not knowing, have been incredibly valuable for me, and hopefully they will be for you as well. I do have some materials on the channel that delve into both of these kinds of arenas. So feel free to check those out and hopefully you find them helpful. I appreciate you asking this one. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I'll see you back here next time.